wallpaper behind booth 7 has roses the color of old receipts, faded gold stems, dusty wine petals. The sort of print that has witnessed generations of expensive mistakes. I like sitting there with you. The pattern flatters secrecy. It turns every lean across the table into period drama. Darling, the wallpaper knows how many times your knee found mine, how many lies we spared ourselves by saying nothing at all. Darling, the wallpaper knows the shape your shadow makes at 1:10. Those roses have watched enough women choose 1 hour of truth over a lifetime of decorum. Your finger and asked how many hands had done the same. I said, enough to make the room holy. You laughed into my shoulder and the room, bless it, pretended not to notice. That's all I ask of luxury now. Not marble, not chandeliers, just walls that can keep their mouths shut while a woman is trying to become honest. The things that survive longest are not declarations, they are textures, paper, fabric, perfume, the exact place a hand rested when it finally stopped pretending. Darling, the wallpaper knows I almost kissed you before the second drink. It knows the courage took its time. Darling, the wallpaper knows the color I turn when you say my name low. If the room ever writes its memoirs, I hope it omits our faces and keeps only the warmth. The coat room girl asked for my surname. I nearly gave her the one my mother loves, or the one from my old apartment, or the one that still appears on forms I never finish. Instead I slipped her my wrap, my gloves, a folded 5, and said, keep the name with the coat. She nodded, as if women do this all the time. I left my name in the coat room, hung it beside the rain and wool. I came into the back room, lighter, ankle, throat, and heart unruly. left my name in the coat room, kept only my mouth and nerve. For one blue hour I wanted nothing on me that the daylight thought I deserved. You like me better that way, or maybe I like myself. No biography on the rocks, no careful summary of who left whom, who stayed too long, who became decorative in her own life. Just a woman in black, leaning into 5 beats, letting the room invent her from scratch. Anonymity is not deceit, sometimes it is medicine. Sometimes a girl must unlatch every label on a dress before she can dance inside it. I left my name in the coat room, let the ticket hold my old mistakes. Inside your hand on my bare shoulder was the only record anyone made. I left my name in the coat room, and when you whispered, stay, I sounded more like myself without it than I ever had by day. The cherry in your drink looked too red to be innocent. You fished it out by the stem, held it over my glass and asked, do you trust sweetness? I said, not in daylight. You dropped it in anyway. The room approved with a grin of low bulbs and clinking crystal. Maraschino Midnight, red at the center, dark around the rim, sugar with a little trouble in it, just enough to pull me in. Maraschino Midnight, girl, don't stir too fast. Let the cherry keep its secrets at the bottom of the glass. To think seduction had to be grand, a rooftop, a thunderstorm, a string section with opinions. But this was smaller, smarter, your knee touching mine. Under the little brass rail, the syrup on your mouth, the way you watched me taste what you had chosen. Some women kiss like weather, some kiss like a garnish you underestimate until the whole drink changes. Maraschino Midnight, soft stain on the ice, the kind of sweetness that arrives dressed well and doubles as advice. Maraschino Midnight, keep your ruby heart afloat. If I leave with your laugh on my tongue, I'll still I'm old. Bartender pressed mint with the back of a spoon, slowly, as if bruising leaves required tenderness. The whole room smelled suddenly younger, green against smoke, fresh against old velvet, summer sneaking through a locked basement door. Taste my drink and the air between us changed temperature. Mint leaves in the ash light, green against the room's old gray. That's how you felt, like something living, refusing to behave. Mint leaves in the ash light, cool brews under a silver spoon. I had come for one quiet hour and found a second season under June's borrowed moon. Smoke and sweetness always need a witness. I said maybe that's why I keep going out at night to watch opposites decide they belong together. Your hand found the back of my neck, not possessive, just certain. The mint on your mouth made every old ache feel briefly curable. I have known desire as hunger, as ache, as expensive trouble. That night I knew it also as freshness, a cool edge cutting clean through the stale. Mint leaves in the ash light, green little flags in the glass, proof a woman can want the past and still ask something brighter to last. Mint leaves in the ash light, keep that tender weather near. When the city wakes up dull and practical, I will remember how alive the dark was here. Open by compact, by the seltzer tray, where the bottle sweated and the lemon peels curled. Inside the little mirror, my face looked almost honest. Powder soft at the jaw, lipstick keeping its promise. Eyes carrying more night than I meant to show. window, then your reflection arrived over my shoulder, quiet as a second thought. Powder compact by the seltzer tray, small bright moon in my palm. Teach me how to look composed while everything warm is happening. Powder compact by the seltzer tray, silver circle, hold me still. Some women reapply their lipstick, I reapply my will. You asked if I was leaving. I touched up the corner of my mouth, blotted once and said not yet, which in this kind of room means maybe, means convince me, means sit close enough that I stop pretending I came only for the music. Your laugh touched my neck before your hand did. That's how carefully the night was built. There are mirrors that accuse and mirrors that conspire. I prefer the small, forgiving kind that fit in a woman's clutch beside the keys she may or may not use. Powder compact by the seltzer tray. Watch me put my caution on straight, then watch it slip the minute she says my name without asking for a date. Powder compact by the seltzer tray. Keep the secret in your shine. If I leave marked by this hour, let it look deliberate, let it look like mine. There's only 3 feet of rope between the front room and the back, but the whole night changed on that braided border. Outside it, people laughed too brightly, showed their teeth, named names inside it. Candles were shorter, the voices lower, and every woman seemed to move from the shoulder blades instead of the jaw. The velvet rope was listening when you said you'd leave before dawn. The velvet rope was listening when I said I never believed that line. It heard the weight in your breath, the smile in mine, the little surrender in the way. We stopped facing the entrance and turned toward each other instead. Doorman lifted the rope without comment. That felt like a benediction. We crossed into the quieter room as if crossing water. And suddenly your perfume changed. Less public, more skin. I have always loved the moments that separate worlds. Train doors, elevator chimes, a velvet rope. Notice to sing when two women decide to mean it. The finest places do not keep secrets by silence. They keep them by understanding exactly how softly to witness the velvet robe was listening. When your fingers found my wrist, it heard the pulse there, wild as a backstage song. The velvet robe was listening, but it never told on us. It simply held its line while the room behind it opened like plush dark fruit. I found the place by following the green exit lamp, down the wrong hallway, past the kitchens, past a crate of empty bottles, past the boy folding napkins who never looked up. The lamp made saints of the dust motes. It made me brave enough to push a door with no sign at all. Green exit lamp lullaby, keep me where nobody hurries the dark, where the women sing softly enough for the candles to lean in. Green exit lamp lullaby, hang above my borrowed courage. If I leave too early, I'll wake back up inside my old life. You were already there at the corner banquet, reading the cocktail list as if it were a love letter somebody had finally gotten right. I sat across from you, then beside you, then so close our shadows stopped arguing about where one ended. Outside the door, the whole city kept its elbows out. Inside, the green lamp became our moon. Sing to the girl I was at 22, the one who kept leaving rooms before anyone could choose her. Tell her there is a back corridor where the night is kinder and the music knows her size. Green exit lamp lullaby, watch over my lipstick and doubt, over the pulse in my wrist and the yes in my throat. Exit lamp lullaby, small green blessing above the frame. If morning ever asks where I vanished, say I drifted into a room that finally pronounced my name. I used to think the grown-up way to drink was to choose whatever burned, dry smoke, bitter herbs, anything that left a mark. I wore heartbreak like it had trained my palate. Then this little back room offered me amber liquor and your patient shoulder near the wall of bottles. The back bar taught me honey after smoke had had its say. It taught me sweetness isn't weakness, just another way to stay. There are bruises that need bourbon and bruises that need light. The back bar taught me honey on a slow unbuttoned night. Fingertip across the labels behind us like you were reading a private library. Every bottle means someone survived something you said and decided to flavor it. I laughed into my glass, but not because it was funny, because it was true. And I was tired of pretending I preferred the dark. Maybe tenderness is an acquired taste. Maybe I'm finally old enough to stop confusing damage with depth. The back bar taught me honey, taught my mouth the kind of gold, taught my shoulders to come down from all the nights they had to hold. And when your knee brushed mine, nothing shattered, nothing broke. The back bar taught me honey where I'd only ever studied smoke. You kept the gloves on through the first two songs, ivory and immaculate, as if the night itself should be touched with care. When the waiter reached our table, you didn't hesitate. Gin, you said, and the room grew quieter out of pure respect. Gin for the woman in gloves, for the wrist beneath the pearl button, for the cool exact mouth that made one clear order sound almost indecent. Gin for the woman in gloves, for the hush she carried in, for the way the juniper rose like a garden opening after midnight. Asked why you never took them off. You said some evenings deserve a little ceremony. Then you slid one finger free, just enough to circle the stem. And I learned how much trouble show can fit inside one elegant compromise. Outside tires hissed on wet pavement, inside your laugh maybe ice cubes blush. Desire is rarely loud in the rooms that matter. Sometimes it wears gloves, sits up straight, and tells the waiter exactly what it wants. Gin for the woman in gloves, for the patience in her pose, for the silk-lined danger any observant girl would notice. Gin for the woman in gloves, and one for me as well. If grace can be distilled, I wanna taste it before the hotel clocks tell. Cigarette girl had a silver tray, a red mouth and eyes that had outlived every lineman ever practiced on her. She moved between the tables like a priestess of small emergencies. Fire, paper, nicotine, mercy. Never hurrying, never interrupting, always arriving right before someone admitted what they really wanted. Cigarette girls don't tell, they pass the flame, collect the cash, and carry 100 private disasters like feathers on a tray. Cigarette girls don't tell, they've heard too much to judge. They know the difference between a vice and a woman trying to stay warm. To powder your nose, the cigarette girl stopped by my table and asked if I needed a light. I said I didn't smoke. She said tonight might be educational, and she struck a match anyway and held it between us until your seat across from me looked like a decision waiting to be made. There are women who run rooms from the bandstand. There are women who run them with a tray and a glance. I trust the girls who make a living without needing to be mythic. The ones who keep the change, keep the secret, keep moving. Cigarette girls girls don't tell. That's why I told her with my face. That's why she smiled when you came back and sat down closer than before. Cigarette girls don't tell. But if they bless a table with a flame, believe me, darling, something in the dark has learned your name. You mark the queen with a thumb of lipstick and said the house would never notice. The cards were thin, hotel stock, already softened by too many hands. But under your rouge they look suddenly royal. We played for nothing, or so we said. One kiss, one question, the right to keep the room a little longer. Rouge on the hotel playing cards, every hand a little compromised, every queen carrying evidence of the mouth that touched her last. Rouge on the hotel playing cards, small scandal in paper form. Tell me luck has no perfume and I'll call you badly informed. Games that reveal character faster than conversation. You cheat elegantly, I bluff with my eyes. And between those two skills, whole nights can happen. When I drew the marked queen, you leaned across the table and took your prize without asking whether I wanted to lose. That was my favorite courtesy. Not every gamble is ruin. Sometimes it is simply the quickest route to the truth in a woman's grin. Rouge on the hotel playing cards, pink red crescent where your thumb had been. The whole deck looked warmer just for having known your skin. Rouge on a hotel playing cards, let the room keep score if it must. I'd rather lose all evening than win without your touch. There were 2 olives in the last glass, green and patient at the bottom of the clear. bartender had begun his slow cathedral of closing. Chairs tipped, tabs folded, candles pinched one by one. But our booth still held its private weather. You said we should go. Neither of us moved. 2 olives in the last glass, twin moons gone tired and small, floating in what's left after the sweetness leaves. 2 olives in the last glass, that's how I want this hour. Salty, honest, almost over, and somehow more beautiful for that. Beginnings, beginnings are easy. Fresh lipstick, fresh ice, fresh lies about the future. It's the ending that tells on us who reaches, who lingers, who lets silence sit without covering it in cleverness. You looked at the olives as if they could arbitrate. I looked at your mouth and lost the case. No promises, no speeches, just your hand over mine. The low scrape of a broom at the far end. And the knowledge that some nights are complete without being permanent. 2 olives in the last glass, still close after all the gin is gone. If tomorrow wants a tidy story, it can drink somewhere else. 2 olives in the last glass, still holding their green, while the whole room fades to wooden shadow. That was us. For one exquisite minute. After the last set, I slipped off my white heels beside the ice machine. Its fluorescent hum was the least romantic sound in the building, which is maybe why I trusted it. No audience there, no tips, no one asking for one more number, because they like the way I made heartbreak sound expensive. Just cold air, a stack of clean glasses, and the ache walking back into my calves. White heels beside the ice machine, looking like surrender in a room not meant to be seen. White heels beside the ice machine. 2 small moons gone quiet after all that stage light. If you love a woman after midnight, meet her where the glamour ends. That is where she tells the truth. That is where she lets you in. holding one shoe by the strap. Let's stick one down to a softer idea. You didn't say I was beautiful, bless you for that. You said your feet must hurt, then crouched, set my bag on the crate and touched my ankle with the care of someone handling a stemmed glass. I nearly cried from the gentleness alone. Remember this, all you bright women. There are lovers for the spotlight and lovers for the service hall. Choose the one who can recognize you without applause. White heels beside the ice machine, I'd leave them there forever for the way you looked at me. White heels beside the ice machine, cold blue room, kind hands, no crowd. Sometimes the hidden places hold the deepest luxury. Past midnight, the room admitted women one by one, as if secrecy itself were checking invitations. One had silver shoes, one had a laugh like torn silk, and you wore your dark hair pinned high with two matchsticks crossed like a dare. With matches in their hair, never asked the room for mercy. They light it from the inside, let every bottle soften at the neck. Girls with matches in their hair know the difference between blaze and glow. They can turn a crowded midnight into one table and one pair of eyes. Your hand cupped around the flame, like a chapel around a secret. For a second your face became the whole architecture of the room. Cheekbone, shadow, ember, that quiet, dangerous kindness beautiful women wear when they've stopped needing applause. I don't want fireworks anymore. I want the smaller miracle, a heat that stays, a spark tucked into hair, a low song and a conversation, a woman who knows how to begin the night without setting it on fire. Girls with matches in their hair keep their thunder folded small. They warm the rim of every glass and leave the mirrors wanting more. Girls with matches in their hair, I watched you take your seat, and even the red exit exit sign seemed suddenly too eager to compete. The room was hidden behind a curtain, the color of old plums. Someone laughed in the hallway, then let the secret close again. I took the stool nearest the lamp where nobody asked my history. And there you were, all black satin patience and one hand around a coupe. There's a velvet ribbon in the tip jar tonight, soft as the hour, loose as a lie. Every dollar folded under it like a wish too shy to fly. If you lean close enough to listen, even the ice sounds kind. There's a velvet ribbon in the tip jar tonight, and I think it tied our names together for a little while. You said the best bars never announce themselves. They only learn your coat and keep a little shadow ready. I said I'd spent too many years where the music tried to impress the mirror. Tonight I wanted a room that knew how to breathe through silk. You smiled at that, slow, conspiratorial, like you had ordered the night in advance. Maybe love begins as decor, a ribbon, a lamp, a woman pretending she came for one drink. There's a velvet ribbon in the tip jar tonight, holding the small bills and all my nerve, while your perfume, citrus and tobacco makes the hidden room curve. If morning wants to find me, tell it I changed my mind. There's a velvet ribbon in the tip jar tonight, and I would rather be tied to this music than rescued by daylight. made forever look breakable. You laughed, tilted your hand toward the flame and said, don't read a sermon into heat. But I'm a woman who has survived by reading signs, lip prints, door codes, the exact angle of a goodbye. So yes, I watched the wax cool on the metal like a second vow. Nobody had approved. Candle wax on a silver ring, little moon learning how to drip. What is sacred if not a woman choosing for once where she sits? Candle wax on a silver ring, tell me nothing stays pristine. Even gold rooms have shadows, even good girls dream in between. You told me you weren't unhappy, which was somehow sadder than saying you were. Unhappy can run, unhappy can pack a bag, but not unhappy. Just powders its face and keeps the reservation. I touched the wax when it cooled, you let me. That was the dangerous part, not the ring, not the lie, but your hand staying still. The body knows before the mouth admits it. What can melt, what should, what already has. Candle wax on a silver ring, soft proof on a hard excuse. All night the little flame kept asking which life you meant to choose. Candle wax on a silver ring, I never asked you for tomorrow. I only asked the hidden room to make 1 hour too warm for sorrow. The house piano leans to the left, one wheel shorter than the others. Its lacquer bruised, its high notes chipped like old nail polish. I love it for that. Perfect things belong in lobbies. This piano belongs in a room where women come to lose composure with style. Crooked halo of the house piano, keep my voice uneven and true. I don't need clean lines tonight, I need somewhere bruised enough to understand me. Crooked halo of the house piano, hang above my mouth while I sing the parts I never say under brighter lights. sat there after my last number, heels off, champagne warm, watching the bartender wipe circles into the same patch of wood. He's probably polished through 100 private heartbreaks. Then you came over. No compliments, thank God. Just mind if I sit? And suddenly the old piano wasn't furniture anymore. It was witness. There are songs I sing for money, songs I sing for vanity, and songs I sing only when one particular woman has taken the table nearest the lamp. Crooked halo of the house piano tilt over her shoulder and mine. Let every wrong note go a little, let every pause count double. Crooked halo of the house piano, you know what women mean when they say one more song and really ask for one more reason not to go home alone. She sat beneath the emergency map, as if escape had already chosen her. No sequins, no spectacle, just a black dress, and a look that made the room straighten its spine. When she finally smiled, it was an invitation exactly, it was architecture. The suggestion of warmth behind something beautifully shut. She smiled like a locked door, and I didn't need it open to know there was light behind it. She smiled like a locked door, the kind you linger near, because the hallway feels colder once you move away. No, I didn't need a key, I only needed that one impossible glimpse of what the dark was protecting. She asked me what I was drinking. I told her the truth, whatever keeps me from leaving too soon. She laughed into her sleeve, small and private, then ordered for both of us without consulting the menu. That was the first kindness. The second was the way her knee stayed still against mine. Not taking, not apologizing, just there. Sometimes I do not want the thing itself. I want the glow around it, the pause before it opens, the nerve it takes to remain. She smiled like a locked door, all polished brass and midnight, and I stood there willingly undone. She smiled like a locked door, not promise, not threat, just the most elegant refusal to become easy. By the time grateful for the mystery. It kept my heart properly dressed. The service stairs, where the waiter stacked crates and the mop bucket slept, hardly romantic on paper. But paper has never understood how beautiful a woman looks when she is choosing secrecy without shame. One bare bulb, one concrete wall, your coat over both our shoulders, and somehow the place grew a sky. Starlight under the service stairs, how did it find us there in a hallway built for labor? In a gap meant to be ignored, something tender climbed the pipes and settled in your hair. Starlight under the service stairs, I have seen grander rooms, never one more rare. You kissed me like a woman who had already counted the cost and come anyway. No drama, no rescue, no trembling violin begging for importance. Just your palm at my jaw and the soft practical warmth of your body. Between the bottle crate and the wall, I nearly laughed. From happiness alone, imagine a life so starved for gentleness that a concrete stairwell can feel luxurious. Bless the back halls, the side doors, the places nobody photographs. They keep the real vows. Starlight under the service stairs, stay where the bright rooms can't intrude. Let the singers have the stage. Let the rich men toast upstairs. I already found the finest light in the way you said my name, where no one else could hear. Starlight under the service stairs, I'd kneel to that before any chandelier. for doors with no number, not for men, not for luck, for myself, for the part of me that still believes entrance can be an art. Unlisted doors ask for confidence, for softness without fear, for the exact shade that says, I know where I'm going, even if I never say the address aloud. Lipstick for the unlisted door, for the women who come tonight by choice, for the ones who learn to make a home inside a low, unhurried voice. Lipstick for the unlisted door, for the hidden rooms and tender sins, for every time I crossed a threshold and found a truer self within. City, thinking freedom would be loud, a brass band, a rooftop, some glamorous public undoing. Instead it was quieter, the coat hook at the back corridor, the woman at the table saving the seat beside her, the bartender who knew not to interrupt. It was lipstick in a compact mirror. It was a keyless entrance. It was learning I could choose intimacy without apology. If they ask what changed me, tell them not ruin, not rescue, not any headline version of romance. Tell them it was the hidden room and the women inside it and the music that never raised its voice. Lipstick for the unlisted door, for the midnight girls still making their way, for the shy ones with brave mouths, for the tired ones who stay. Lipstick for the unlisted door. I leave this song with the lamp still low, and morning rattles at the service hall. Tell it softly, I'm not ready to